Alright guys, I'm here to do Pisces for the full moon reading. It's going to be 5 cards, and we're going to go over them as we go. Position number 1, I pulled the Hierophant, and it's going to be your perception, like your self-perception. I feel like you're full of Taurus energy, you're grounded, you feel like you've got clarity for a choice that you've got to make. Your overall energy is some kind of choice that you're going to have to make that has to do with the material world, whether it's home, a job, schooling, life, or either something that you're going to have to choose between soon. And I feel like you kind of have an idea with the Hierophant there. You didn't pull the Hangman or anything else, so that does tell me that you have some kind of energy and some kind of knowledge, and because that is like a spiritual union with the material world. That's what that card kind of represents for me. So that's your energy, pretty much, and what your relationship and your self-perception is. And it's kind of a cool thing to think about yourself like. I mean, at least you have confidence, right? For your card number 2, your best qualities, you got the 5 of Cups. And now, I don't know how the hell I was supposed to change this into being a good thing, but I did. So, go me. What I got from this is that after letdowns, and you were sad after a situation didn't go your way, you had to learn to be patient. You had to learn to be patient with yourself. That's not easy to do when you're anxious and you want something. You never gave yourself time to grieve through something. I don't know what it is, but there's some shit you ain't healed from. But I do feel like one of their best qualities is that because you've gone through so much shit, you are able to empathize with others. You do have that gift. You are an empath. I do believe that you have that ability to feel vibes and energy and emotions and take on things that sometimes aren't even yours to take on, like burdens and feelings and pain that's not even your problem. And sometimes you take it on and you shouldn't have to do that. But it's like you're like a sponge, it absorbs, because energy does that. And you're just taking it all in, and what you do put out is what you're getting back. And when you think negatively, it's going to come back to you. And I'm not saying you're doing it on purpose, and you're not thinking negatively to hurt anybody. It's not like that. You're not doing that intentionally. It's not done that way. But energy's energy. It goes out no matter how you send it out. Card number 3 going to be your gift to others. And this one, I pulled the Knight of Pentacles. And this one, I feel like you're responsible. People can depend on you. You're reliable and you're loyal. You're a very patient person, and you do take your time with things because you want to make sure people understand things, and you work with them, and you don't ever make anyone feel like they're bothering you. That is a gift, because people like me that have like anxiety and problems and issues, if you can make someone like that feel comfortable, even somebody that can read vibes, because you can too, but if you can control that enough to make that feel comfortable, then you have a phenomenal power. Believe it or not, you do. Card number 4, what completes you, it brings you the most joy, the Hermit. When you can shut down, be by yourself, get into your vibe and your world and your whatever it is that you want to do at that moment that makes you happy. I feel like you are on a path of spiritual knowledge and enlightenment, something that would complete you, that will bring you joy. I feel like once you could obtain that knowledge, that you would feel complete. Not that it's ever going to be obtainable, and then you know that, but it's the quest for it, the never-ending quest for it, that calls to you. Card number 5, your unrecognized potential, like what's hidden that you can use, unknown strengths, anything like that. I pulled the 6 of Cups for you. Basically, your unrecognized potential is your ability to unconditionally love based on pain. You take it from the whole other side of the spectrum here. But you ultimately can heal people through shadow work and trauma and things that people don't want to dig in deep and get into. But you can leave it there and come back to the real world and not let it eat you up. And that's just amazing to me. I'm a water sign, but I'm a Cancer. So I heard it once described from Sassy Scorpio, who does tarot on here. She's freaking awesome. I heard her describe it one time as Pisces is deep water, Scorpio is deep water. And if you had to look at it, it'd be like an ocean, and it goes down like the depths. And then if you look Cancer, it's like the river, and it goes from from the surface, but it slides. So it's like going over to the side. So we can walk the train of both worlds, but you can go really down in the depths and come back. It's really fascinating to me when you think of this imagery and the symbolism in it sometimes, and how it does absolutely correlate into real life. But basically, that is what I got for you on that one. Now, I did something a little bit different for you guys, because you're a water sign and it's full moon, and we are moon babies and water babies. So we are influenced by that more than anything. And you can probably tell I have a lot of energy, even though my voice sounds like shit. Basically, I pulled some verses for you, pulled some dates, pulled some things, got some things for you. So we're going to go over that real quick. I pulled Matthew 5:16. And the verse says, "In the same way, let your light shine before others, so that they may see your good works and give glory to your Father who is in heaven." I was just talking about how you would be able to help people and take them from the deep depths to the light, from the shadow work to the light. So I thought that was freaking fitting as it could be. Another one popped out, and I took it because why not? 1 Corinthians 6:12. "You say, I am allowed to do anything, but not everything is good for you. So don't become a slave to anything." It's kind of written weird, but you get the gist of it. All right. Now, I got Taurus and the dates. And these dates might be significant or Taurus or either Taurus energy. But I got April 20th to May 20th is Taurus. You've got May showing up as the month when I pulled a month too. So you've got that as well. And in May, the thing that stuck out to me about May, and like I did these based on my own like thoughts and intuitions and energy I felt for each month. I feel like because May is Taurus and Pentacle based and grounded energy, I stuck with that. Usually May is like you complete things, like you graduate school sometimes. You get ready to go into the summer and you're closing one chapter. I just feel like it's very grounded energy because you're thinking about the Pentacles at that time, usually when your school time's over with and people are thinking about their careers and their futures and things like that. And then getting ready to, have some fun. It's like getting ready to jump off the edge of a cliff, but like it's a controlled cliff. I don't know how to explain it. It's crazy. Weird energy. But I feel like it's like a late bloomer, but blooming beautifully. I did get that. And then also got Scorpio, October 23rd to November 21st. So those dates might be significant for you, or either Scorpio, but like I said, it's water sign, so that is fitting that you would get that as well. I'm honestly surprised you didn't pull Cancer, but you pulled Taurus in May, which, honestly, Cancer is like after Gemini and after Taurus, but it is what it is. Then I pulled December, but for this one I got like a celebration maybe in regards to Scorpio or Taurus, or in that season maybe of one of the two, but it might be a surprise celebration, but it's something to joy and celebrate, or either you have belief and faith about these things. I'm not really sure, but that's what I'm getting from December. But I'm also getting you may be spending too much money, and I don't know what, but it may be causing you a little bit of anxiety and stress, and you don't need that right now because you're dealing with the other bullshit on your shoulders. You don't need more bullshit you're putting on yourself on the other shoulder. I don't know why I was just told that, because that was not what I had planned to say. But yeah, I feel like maybe there's a surprise. It's not for everybody. Like I said, there's different routes with this little December thing. It threw me off at the end. But surprises and good feelings of accomplishment after completing a goal or some kind of milestone in your life. I feel like that could be what you're celebrating. I mean, it's just December energy. It's just joy with family and celebration and believing in yourself and having faith in the future. So it doesn't necessarily mean the month per se, but it could literally be the month. But I feel like it's more or less that energy of excitement. Like when you were a kid and you were excited. I feel like that's the energy of December for me. And so that's what I take that in. And that's how I look at it. And I feel like you're just like a ball of energy, and like you've got that light. And like I said, light's electro shit too. So I guess that works. It all ties together. It all ties together, girlfriend. So, or dude friend, whatever. But I want you guys to know what your full moon reading was. And what a beautiful reading. What a beautiful person you are. What a beautiful soul you have. I feel like that you just, I don't know. I don't know too many Pisces, which is crazy because I am a water sign. I don't really get out much, but I don't know if I know too many Pisces, but I bet I would get along with you guys so awesome, because you would be intriguing to me. Where I'm eccentric, you would be really deep, and I think we'd flip-flop a little bit. It would be really cool, though. Anyways, guys, I'm going to let you go now, and I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful full moon, and I hope you get everything you manifest.